Greetings, viewer dear. I'm Tom.
I'm Ben.
And I am Matthew, and welcome to another exciting episode of Pappy's Flatshare.
Absolutely right. That's where the three of us sit around in Clarky's flat and have a good old chinwag. You're about to watch it now. If you're enjoying what you're watching, why don't you like and subscribe in the comments section? I don't know.
You know what? The start of that was so good. It was so badam. But people know where to like and subscribe. The like button.
Great.
And the subscribe button.
Yeah, very nearby.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So click those. Also find us on other social media at Instagram. We're on TikTok. So find us there. But most of all, enjoy this episode.
I've done something twice in the last 48 hours.
Yes.
That's really, I don't know. I feel like I'm a bit hooked on it now, which is...
Oh, God. What have you done?
Tom.
You're not back on the horse, are you? What have you done? Listen.
I'm high on the hog, I'm afraid.
I'm
back. I'm high on the hog.
What have you done, Tom? What have you done?
The worst case scenario.
Okay, don't do the worst case scenario.
No,
Just
don't
tell us
worry.
what you've done.
Don't worry.
Tell us what you've done.
The worst case scenario is 2 darts flights when you're trying to put a new set of darts together. It's a very frustrating amount of darts flights to find. So I'm...
What are you talking about? Back up a little bit.
Darts flights, right? There we go.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
And the worst case scenario
is finding 2, because the set's 3.
because you want 3.
Right, and you find 1 and you go, I've lost those. I need to buy a new set. But you find 2 and you go, there's 1 somewhere around here. So I've been going mad looking for this 3rd dart flight. Can't find it.
Now, when you say looking for it, because
Yeah.
I think I speak about for everyone. I'm not entirely on top of what this story is about, even though it seems like it's quite a simple story.
It's a quite simple story.
Is this within your house, or are you thinking you found 2 like on eBay and you're like, oh, now I can
No, in my house.
In
So
your house
it's a
somewhere,
house move situation.
Okay.
Where we've gone through a house move. I finally got my dartboard up, wearing them darts flights.
Yeah.
Right. 2 in the car, and that's what's got me.
Because you play darts in the car. People forget this.
Exactly.
It's a short game, but you're very good at it. You can basically reach over and push it into the double 19.
So
over the shoulder.
What I've taken to is going into cobblers and asking them if they sell darts flights. I've done it twice. And I just did it across the road a third time.
Can I stop? Can I stop you?
I don't know.
Very, very quickly, Clarky, what do you think the answer is going to be each time? Because I don't think it's yes.
I think it's most likely we're a cobblers.
And I know cobblers. Right, let's talk about cobblers.
Right, so here we go. So
Let's talk
here's my
about cobblers.
caveat. They might.
Let's talk about cobblers because they do a lot of stuff. Now, actually, I would always think of a cobblers as a key cutters first.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
We're talking about
Cobblers second, because I feel like more people are getting their keys cut than they're getting their shoes cobbled.
So, ergo, if you're going in to have your shoes...
By the way, ergo.
Don't worry.
He's on a tear today.
Yeah, ergo.
He's been flight shopping.
Ergo, you go in to get your shoes fixed.
Yeah.
Cobbled.
And they'll do a key.
Yeah.
The next step is a dart flight.
Ergo is a dart flight. The 3 things.
If you could go from a shoe to a key, you can go from a key to a dart flight.
I agree with that because they also will often do trophies.
Right, exactly.
They'll do trophies. They'll do engraving. And I guess the lateral step there.
Is it the trophy that's
from? Yeah, I think it's the trophies. You've got.
So I'm so used to winning trophies at darts.
Yeah.
Because you are
car dart.
Yeah, he's the number 1 champion and only player of the brand's newly invented sport of car darts.
Yes, that's what does it. But both
I don't
times,
know why I keep losing darts. As he hurls them out the windows.
Down the M25.
what I found myself doing, and I've done it twice in the last 48 hours, and I'm worried I'll do it again, is have the same interaction with the cobbler where I go, do you sell dart flights? And they would go, what?
Yeah.
Much like the reaction, I think if you hit anyone with dart flights too early who aren't darts players, you have to preface what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I've realised.
The thing is with darts flights, I thought they were just called darts. I thought the flights would be the things that are on the back of them.
Yes.
That's what we're talking
That's
about.
what we're talking
about?
That's
I
what
thought
we're
that
you
was
see,
the whole thing.
this is why this is so confusing. Yeah, the little bit on the back, the little plasticky bits
The
on
thing
the back.
that you think they are, that's what they are.
Right, great.
Isn't that an Arctic Monkeys album?
Great. And so, but you say that, but I thought cobblers were for making shoes, and
They
clearly
are.
wrong about that.
No, but
Sportswear.
and cutting
Sorry,
your keys.
Clarky, you're not in the wrong here, mate. Your confusion is absolutely fair enough.
I was
would
trying
say, don't listen.
I thought the pendulum had swung quite nicely there. You fucking idiot.
Harry was delighted. I'll say that much. But I'm going to
Turn back and I'm gone.
He was also a cobbler, so asked for a pendulum.
Basically, across the road from your house, there's a cobbler's, and I was
There
like,
is?
I'll just nip in and ask them for some darts flights. And I thought, I'm doing it again. And what the conversation goes, you got any darts flights? And they go, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, but you do seem like the sort of shop
No,
that
you're not
would
telling
sell
them.
darts
You
flights.
can't sell people.
What?
I've done it twice. And they've gone, no, actually.
We don't. 'cause
And
we
then,
don't.
so then I said, well, can you fix this watch? And he went, yeah, I can do that. So I had my watch fixed.
I mean, we have found another thing.
Yeah, but and then as I was leaving, I said, you should really get some dart
Oh, no.
flights in stock,
No,
you know.
you didn't.
Because it feels like the kind of thing you could sell. And he went, it isn't. That was yesterday, and that hasn't prevented me from going into a second cobbler's today. So who knows if I may do it again until I find a cobbler that
Sports
sells
shop.
dart flights.
Yeah. Sports shop.
Okay, well, here we go. But not all sports shops sell dart
No,
flights.
but like a Lily
No
ones.
cobblers do.
Two so far don't. Let's go with that. Two so far don't.
But if you go to a Lily White's, one of those kind of sports shops, you're going to get yourself some dart flights. Or the wonderful world of online shopping.
Yes, but that's what I did last time, and I ended up with about 30 dart
Yeah,
flights.
right, okay.
How are you out of them?
Well, this is the
Car darts, isn't it?
This is the problem. Yeah, exactly. So look,
Tom.
somewhere there's a trove of dart flights in my house. I think. So I don't order more offline. That's
Somewhere
it.
there is. So you're saying you've found two. You've actually got 28 to find.
Yeah.
You haven't got one to find.
But I'm passing a cobbler's, and I don't know, something about it makes me think, and you got to admit,
Yeah, let's
they're like fusty, like they're fusty
Is this,
shops.
you're fusty enough to sell darts, right?
Yeah, there's like a fustiness. That lends it.
Explain fusty to me.
If you were going to try and buy a leather pouch, you'd ask
Get
in the
your flights
cobblers.
in.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Wait, what
your
kind of-
leather pouch?
what's a leather pouch? I mean, I know what it is, but why would you? We don't live in the fucking Game of Thrones era.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you're in the market
gold
for
coins.
if you're in the market for a leather pouch, you'd ask in the cobblers, wouldn't you? It's that kind of shop.
I genuinely
flask?
don't think I would.
You'd ask them for a hip flask. Darts flight, hip flask, leather pouch.
I think haberdashers you'd go to for a leather pouch.
Oh, now that's a good shop. Haberdashers.
I don't quite know. I confuse haberdashers with milliners.
Yeah. But milliners is hats.
Milliners
haberdashers is textiles and fabrics. I think your leather pouch. I don't think if you went.
haberdashers isn't fusty enough.
What? Yeah, but why do you want a fusty leather pouch? What's wrong with you?
If I didn't want it to be, the only reason I'm buying a leather pouch is for it to feel fusty.
Listen,
The fustiness.
2 or 3 minutes in your car, it'll feel plenty fusty. All right, don't you worry about that. Sorry,
Yeah.
Clarky.
I feel like a fusty shop kind of.
Yes.
It's the kind of one that kind of sells bongs in the back.
Oh, like a head shop,
A head shop.
like a crusty shop.
A head shop's not going to be selling darts flights.
This is a new term for me. A head shop.
Yeah, head shop for people where they sell all of the paraphernalia around, marijuana smoking.
But they never quite say it.
No, but I kind of one
they
of
allowed-
those shops that doesn't.
They don't sell marijuana, is what they don't. They'll sell all of that. They'll sell CBD oils.
No,
they'll
but
sell
they-
everything up to the point of legality.
No, all that stuff's under the counter. They say, look, we fix shoes, we cut keys, all the fusty stuff's under there, boy.
Fusty, by the way, when I think of the word fusty,
Yeah.
it's when you get back from your holidays and the house is a bit fusty. You need to open a few windows, you need to air it out. Fusty isn't a positive.
I think it is for certain things. I don't think it. I think we shouldn't rid the world of fustiness. I think it's something to be like. A library can have a fusty quality to it.
Okay.
A second-hand bookstore,
yeah, sure.
great. And I will say this.
They don't sell dart flights either.
Well, fustiness,
I was up and down the Charing Cross Road.
fustiness often makes me want to poo. I've got like a kind of Pavlovian.
I was feeling bad enough with the what is fusty and how much Parry likes it. But now,
I
It feels
have
like every time. It feels like all we're doing here is you say something absolutely batshit, and we scramble to kind of get on board with you. And the second we arrive, you're like, "Oh, it's something new for you,
Hey.
just to propel you miles in a different." And now I feel like you're over the horizon. We're going to really struggle to get there.
You don't. When I go into a second-hand bookstore, if I'm in there for more than 5 minutes, I start to need a poo.
Truth be told, I normally go in and go, "Listen, I've been caught short. Have you got a little leather pouch?"
But yeah, I like fusty. I like fusty shops basically.
Well,
they don't like you. Though. You like fusty shops. They do not like you.
Yeah, and it's very rare that fusty shops have a toilet as well, so it's a bit of a dangerous combo, really. Normally, you have.
I think they know what they're doing as well because they're like, it'll always be clogged.
Yeah, I don't want to get hold of a fusty bog either. You go to the shiny stores to poo, and then you go to the fusty stores to browse.
Okay, I get that. I think you should stay in your house, poo in your house, and shop online. For the sake of
I think you should
everybody.
never leave your house.
They're your 3 slogans, aren't they, for when you're Prime Minister?
That was very much my hands, face, space.
Go to your house, stay in your house, shop online. Or was it poo in your house?
Poo in your house, stay in your house, poo in your house, shop online.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the 30 dart flights? Because
Yes.
this is something my wife has got a real problem with not looking at the little box that says details.
Yes.
Right.
What's the
She's
amount?
not a details person.
yeah.
And so the other day she wanted to buy some protein powder. The vat she got felt like it should be like wheeled into one of those trapdoors next to a pub. It was
okay.
absolutely huge. It was bigger than her head. It was more protein than I think she's going to need in a lifetime.
Well, she starts every morning with a protein powder bath now, doesn't she?
She has to.
Sets it up in the back garden, gets it.
We live in a protein powder bath.
We all live in.
So yeah, as of a week ago, everything has got a little sprinkling of protein on the top. Just a little dusting. We're chop it up with a credit card, snorting a line of it. Just anything to get the protein into our system and out of the house. But
Now, I've never dabbled in protein powder, but I feel like if I do turn that corner, then it might be transformative.
do you not? But my ontake of protein, like deliberate that kind of thing, not just eating eggs or whatever. They've got protein in them.
Yes.
It begins and ends with big fat chocolate bars that taste like birthday cake, but are apparently really good for you. I mean, they're not really good for you, are they? They cost £4.50.
Yeah.
They're the same size as a Mars bar. They taste slightly worse than a Mars bar, but they've got 30 grams of protein. Grenade's the big one.
Yeah, or like Turbo Boost, where it's like, this is a boost bar, but we've done something to it. It's like an evil kind of Jekyll and Hyde version.
I'm doing either of them.
I'm doing a long drive. I basically want to go to bed.
Boosts.
I'm gonna have a protein bar and sit. I'm going to drink a Lucasade, eat a protein bar, and sit in my car and hope that. And now I'm just tired and vibrating.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what's happening. I'm not actually. I'm not. I'm not some sort of bodybuilder now.
Have you got my tactic for when I'm falling asleep on a car journey?
Yeah.
Which I think I had this passed on to me by my dad.
It's car darts, isn't it?
Just grip one of those darts, stick it into any soft surface you can find on your body every 30 seconds. Jane's just there in the seat next to you, jabbing you with the dart. Just keep it coming, Jane. I'm going to fall asleep.
The tactic. No, I wasn't told this by my dad as like, this is a good thing to do. My mom said, this is what he does and it's not good. And I've squirreled that away and gone,
I'll do that.
I think that might work then, which is you give yourself little bites all the time. You ever done that? So like as you drive, if you're starting to feel really sleepy, then you bite by your thumb really hard so that it really hurts. And then you like go, oh, I'm back in the game. So
I have tried this because you've told me this in the past.
yeah. When we drove the length and breadth of the country to take it
I would just bite you, of course.
Come on, Clark. I'm too tired to bite myself. No, this hand's done.
He wasn't even driving.
Do me a favour, mate.
He's in the back.
So you give yourself a little nip here, and it like gives you a little jolt, perks you up.
The thing I'd always learnt was pulling your hair.
Oh my God! Why are they all sort of low-level self-harming? What about just keeping the window open? Keeping the window with the cold air.
It's not enough, is it?
Sometimes that's not enough, and if you're driving on a balmy summer's night.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. Well, then in which case, pull over and have a rest. Don't chew your hands.
Or stick a pin in your chin.
You get pulled over by the police, you look like Hellraiser. You got a load of darts sticking out of your face. Have you ever
Acupunctured yourself to sleep at the wheel?
Have you ever voodoo dolled yourself to the spot? Have you ever voodoo dolled yourself into a nap? That's the question. Have you ever fallen asleep at the wheel? It is.
Oh, yeah. It's the worst.
The most scary. I mean, you wake up, you've got your fist in your mouth.
Yeah.
Cars on top of it. Yeah. No, I've only ever done it once, and it was just for a few seconds, which is enough.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Come on, officer, I only have my eyes shut for a few seconds. It's a straight road, isn't it? We were trying after 3 days at Centre Parks where the kids basically had not slept.
Oh.
They were in the car and we were trying to get them to sleep by playing them soporific songs and stories. Yeah. And we were playing Rabbit's Nap, the fantastic story from Acorn Wood, the Julia Donaldson book, Rabbit's Nap. And it got to the bit, Hush a Bunny, tra-la-la, will sing you off to sleep. Yeah. And I went, tra-la-la. And the next thing I remember was hearing clunk. And I had veered into the oncoming traffic. We were traveling, by the way, at probably less than 10 miles an hour. It was really slow traffic. Yeah. And we were in Chislehurst, so we were so close to home as well. We were probably 15 minutes from home. And I just clonked the car going the other way's wing mirror. It didn't knock it off or anything, just bumped it and then just righted the car and then shat myself for the entire. I think my technique is fall asleep just a little bit, and then shit yourself, and then you're awake.
Try and do that at the start of the journey.
That's what I do.
You'll be really awake for the rest of it.
I drink an Ovaltine in the first 5 minutes.
Listen to a lullaby.
A little quick jump scare, and then
just before you get on the motorway.
Absolutely.
Get it out
just
the
as
way.
you're merging. I like to do it. you wake up, you're under the wheels of an 18-wheeler, but you're in that sort of slightly. It's perfectly safe.
Yeah.
It's a lovely place to be. As long as I just stay within those wheels, it's darker.
Yeah. I had a similar thing happen the other day, which was, have you ever had this happen to you? You might have had it in a non kind of parenting situation, but
I thought you were going to say in a non-cool way.
You might have had it in a more fusty kind of way.
I don't know why.
Why. Sometimes if we've done a bedtime read and then the lights have gone off and it's like, can you tell me a story? So I go, I'll make up a story.
Yeah.
And what we do is Gloria gives me 2 animals, gives them names, and then I have to make up a story with those 2 animals.
Oh,
that's the challenge. And the real challenge is a 4-year-old's names at the moment, and I'm sure this is a phase that I'm hoping she works through, but there's like 5 syllables.
Yeah.
It's like,
absolutely.
is a nongarangaton? And you're like, oh, the squirrel's called is a nongarangaton. Okay. And then you're like 40 seconds down the line and it's like, what the hell is the squirrel's name? And they remember. You think they've just said something random and it's like, no, it's an orangutan.
They're all names. And I don't know where, because Sylvie does this, but I don't know where she's getting it from, but they're all like out of Game of Thrones. Yeah. So they're all like Calenthiana. And you're like, what? How am I going to keep that in my head?
Exactly.
It's so much easier when it's just the names of your 3 friends.
Yes. Let's do that.
When it's like, it's Matilda, it's Mariam, it's Aurora. Fine. I know those people. So if you have to turn them into bunnies and sheep or whatever, that's fine. Very doable.
Glow's friends are called Jambaranana.
The Jambaranana's in trouble.
So then I'm telling a story and I try and bend it round to a sleepy situation because I know this is going to send them off. Then I start to send myself off to sleep. And I'm still telling the story.
Yeah.
And I kind of come in and out of starting to dream myself, but I'm still telling the story.
Yeah.
So suddenly it's like this story about like a squirrel and a rabbit. And then I'm like suddenly going, and then they're in London. And like Gloria goes, what? Are they in London? And I'm like, huh? Yeah, yes. Inga Balan has gone to London. And it's like, I don't know now what I've been saying because I've been essentially sleep talking.
And this is all while you're driving. Is that right?
yeah.
Just driving,
Just
you play dance.
trying to get that treble 20. But like I'm slightly concerned that my dream ramble might, go off piste basically and stop being a children's lullaby.
Well, you don't want it to get, you don't want it to get sort of PG-13, do you?
Yeah,
don't want
exactly.
That's it,
Yeah.
yeah.
But do you ever do that? Have you ever fallen asleep to your own story?
I'm full asleep to yours.
I can tell you plenty of people are falling asleep to this right now. Love your podcast. I fall asleep to it.
I don't know what to say to that.
When I'm driving. What I do have is I will be reading a story and I will start to fall asleep when I'm reading the story and my mouth will just invent what the next word is.
Yeah, great.
And Cleo will be like, why have you said that? I'm like, that's the word. And then you'll wake up and you're like, oh, it isn't.
That's the name of the mouse now. I think both you and I have fallen asleep at the wheel whilst we've been in the car together.
Yeah.
Like a pact. Holding hands like Thelma and Louise. We'll count ourselves down.
Was it you or me? I remember like one of us talking about it was like we're going down the motorway and all the lights were suddenly like giraffes.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. I don't know which memories am I in anymore.
I was like, oh, look, they've done like giraffe lights here and they're all bending down to drink from the motorway. And then I was like, whoa,
I've done magic mushrooms. They're bending down to drink the motorway.
Those turbo mushrooms are full of protein, baby.
The last words that Clarky heard as Barry veered into oncoming traffic.
Do you know what? I was glad of it.
He was trying to tell me a story.
So tactics-wise, right? So biting yourself aside, or self-harm aside, because that's not to be encouraged when you're driving.
No.
Obviously winding down the window.
Yes. I mean, we do have to say stopping the car.
And having a rest. That's what I was going to get to.
I feel like tactics-wise, that is the only tactic.
Exactly.
You stop the car, you have a rest,
power nap.
you wake up, you have a cup of coffee, and you're back on the road.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Exactly. That's what you do.
That's what you do.
And I do that now. I pull over and I set my alarm for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I shut my eyes for 15 minutes.
Yeah. I do that, and Charlie goes, we're in Chislehurst. And also, we're only driving to Orpington. It's another 3 minutes away or down the road.
But before I did that, one of my other tactics was a drink for the eyes. Do you remember that? So I'd buy like a Volvic bottle of water.
Oh, I do remember.
And
You pop it over the eye.
I would do like, and here's a drink for the eyes. And then you do like a drink for the eyes. Then you'd pour the rest out the window, never for the mouth.
Don't drink that. That's my eye bottle. There's a series of bottles. There's one you really don't want to drink from.
So yeah, a drink for the eyes was another tactic as well.
That's a hell of a tactic.
I don't think putting stuff in your eyes is a good idea when you're driving.
Yeah, but that I don't know why, but that seemed,
it seemed like a good idea.
Not with Lucozade.
No,
you try it once.
The energy Lucozade.
You also did against us pasty for the ear as well. That was your other technique.
This pepperami.
Because it could fit in my mouth, but there's somewhere else it could fit very naturally. Listen, do you want me to fall asleep? Do you want us all to die? Or can I stick this pepperami up myself?
It's extra hot. We'll be fine.
and it was presumably only water. You couldn't even do Volvic touch of fruit.
Not touch of fruit. You make that mistake once. It just keeps you awake, mind. Keeps you awake. So yeah, I've done that, and I've dabbed on my wrist with water as well. To try and
to make it smell nice.
Why? Little bit behind the ears.
Exactly, like the perfume counter at Debenhams.
no hands on the wheel.
Have you got this Volvic in a tester?
But now the other useful thing is my music very, very loud, which I don't realise until the next morning. Like say if I get home at 2, if I'm doing a very, very late night.
Jane can hear you pulling up in the driveway, playing Enter Sandman.
Yeah, like I get in the car the next morning, I turn the car on, and it's like, whoa, my God, that was
cut my life into pieces. Oh, Tom's had a late drive again.
Yeah, and that is the best way to experience music now. I think it's very late at night, really loud. It feels like you're the only person awake.
Yeah,
and just really going for it.
What are you listening to? What do you have a genre?
Do you know what I googled the other day was just hyperbolic music I was trying to find, or like epic songs. But then it's hard. You can't trust someone else's playlist for epic songs.
Yeah, I think you can't trust what someone else has typed into Google. That's where my trust breaks down.
So that's what I kind of thought to myself was like, I'm gonna make a playlist myself of like hyperbolic epic songs.
Basically,
that make me want
the sort of double CD that gets released on Father's Day, basically, isn't it?
I was just going to say, it's like the Top Gear rock anthems.
Yeah. Now that's what I call dad music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of embrace on there for Parry.
It's like, yeah, exactly.
You're throwing those curtains wide, aren't you?
Punch the air, have a little cry. My Chemical Romance.
I was going to say Black Parade. I knew it was going to be Black Parade.
Black Parade.
I cannot listen to the Black Parade without thinking of you having to pull the car over because you were crying so much. And by the way,
a 15-minute cry. He sets his alarm.
Working on Radio X, I hear the Black Parade quite a lot. So I do, but
picture,
and I always with laughter.
I'm not crying. It's the eye drink. Leave me be.
I accidentally fueled my eyes.
Fueled my eyes. We'll carry on in 15 minutes. But yeah, proper loud. And then I kind of thought, is there a show in that?
Go on. What's the show?
Yes, please.
It's an album review show.
Yeah.
Where you listen to an entire, because that's the other thing that gets you going. I think it's like, you got to create a narrative for your car trip.
Yeah.
So,
right.
So like, I think,
create a sort of
audio
a three-act structure.
You need to engage yourself. So like, you could do sometimes I do like, you choose like a run of albums, chronological, and you go like, I'm going to work through this band's output now.
Yeah.
And then follow their journey.
Yeah.
As I make my own journey.
I love it.
You see that?
Yeah, absolutely. Instead of a sat nav, you've got the band's Wikipedia page. You're just scrolling through it. Oh, the bassist left in 1997. Okay, fair enough.
Who was this then?
Tom's got a record player. He's trying to turn the record over and
off the White Cliffs of Dover.
Oh no, they've recorded too many albums. It's like Speed. Oh no, their output's too prolific.
He died as he lived, reading the liner notes to a Two-Door Cinema Club album.
But you know, that's what I mean. So like you go like today on this car journey, and you'd have like your cameras in your car, you know, like they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it'd be like, we'll be doing, I don't know, Hot Fuzz, which I did yesterday. You'll do like the Killer's debut album. It's going to get us from here to here. And then you'd show where you're going on the car. I mean, that's probably a less interesting bit of it.
I don't know how it
But you listen and review it. Like basically, I once had a gig it was before I'd moved to X. I had a gig in Devon, and we were driving back to London post gig, me and another comedian, and we reviewed the entire Oasis back catalogue on the journey. Made for a very,
I'm just laughing at the idea of Tom in a car driving home, listening to a Killers album in 2025 and going, this could be a TV show.
yeah.
Because there's not a lot of comedy being made in Britain at the moment. What I feel it needs is a 44-year-old man driving to Exeter
whilst a real shot in the arm,
listening to an album that came out 25 years ago and washing his own eyes.
and biting himself.
chewing his knuckles.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
It was an amazing watch. He got down to his elbow.
Throw those
Speaking
curtains
of
wide.
Sleep at the Back. So that was their first album. What's their first album called? It was very slow.
Yeah.
Very slow.
Yeah.
But anyway, that, and then viewers would say, "Oh, why don't you do this album and drive to this place?" And it'll be like, "I absolutely will."
Why don't you take this album and go fuck yourself?
Why don't you take this long album on a short drive into the fucking sea?
Yeah.
They could give you
Start at the start of this pier and off you go.
They could give you a destination, an album, and a method for trying to stay awake, and you could trial all three. I don't know.
I don't know. I think Richard Hammond would be interested.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'd probably have the same taste as well.
So anyway, that got us off the main topic. You've got 30 flights of darts. Flights for darts.
Yes, somewhere. Because
Somewhere in the house.
Yeah, exactly that. Didn't check the details. A lot of darts flights arrived. And also, I'm in that kind of post-house move kind of fog
Fusty?
where it's like at some point, like in that house move, you go to dark places when you move in house, and there is like, when push comes to shove, did I bin 28 dart flights?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
'Cause,
We made a policy of binning nothing in the old house, binning it all in the new house.
Oh, wow.
That was our policy. We were like, we just don't know. We don't know what kind of space we'll
You
have.
don't know what frame of mind you're
don't know
in.
what frame of mind you're in exactly. You're good. It's a lot of stress. We asked the removal men just to sort of stick everything they found in a box, stick it in the house, and then
They were in charge of boxing up.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Because we can't be trusted with that.
didn't
Because
even know you could
because
do
I would.
No, I mean, you're right. I trusted myself to do it.
No.
And now
And then
it's
you-
like someone mental did it.
Yeah.
I find a box and it goes.
Someone mental did it.
I found a box the other day that said shed books. And I was like, what books go in a shed?
The fusty books.
Why about a shed
The
books? Though?
fustiest-
It's a fusty old, yeah. And then I opened it and there weren't any books in there. There was a box with like CDs. And I was like, why did I think this was shed books? Did I intend it to be shed books? I don't want any books to go in the shed. So
Yeah.
who was this guy? It was it was Mad You at 3 o'clock in the 3 o'clock at night.
You also did what I did as well, which was you move with your CDs.
Yeah.
CDs go in landfill, right? That CDs go in landfill. I move with them, right? Now we got them in the house, and I said to Charlie, "Look, if you let me keep them, I'll build some furniture. I'll have it put up on the wall in the garage as well, which is it's attached to the house. We don't have the car in or anything, but it's there.
Yeah.
And I've never listened to a CD since we moved in.
No.
we've been there.
I've been them. I have been them.
Close to 5. I can't do it.
I found ones that survived the binning, basically.
Yeah.
But now I'm gutted because
The
now
other-
I've got a shed and I was like, this is where the CD should be.
The other day, I was playing hide and seek with in my in-laws' house with my kids. I should stress this. I'm not.
Hide me, Mum.
Yeah, I'm not parasiting my in-laws. Well, I am in a way. Yes, yeah, you're right. Speak to them about it before
We're all parasiting our in-laws, yeah.
absolutely. And I opened a cupboard and I found 2 enormous boxes of my CDs.
Oh.
And I was like, there's more of them. There's
more.
And so I said to Charlie, good news. I found 2 more boxes. And the in-laws were delighted, obviously, because they didn't want them in their cupboard. And now they're just sat on top of the tumble dryer.
Yeah.
And they're not, the tumble dryer's overheating and breaking. The CDs are probably all warping. But I just can't bring myself to throw these things away.
Well, you know where CDs belong the most is in cars. That's the best place for them. You have a CD player still in your car. That's what you should have. That's where they should be. Yeah. And then the back of your car is just a CD shelf kind of
with a dartboard, obviously. What you've basically done is you just drive a big man cave around.
Yeah.
It's also got a mini fridge with some Bud Lights in it.
You've got your car books,
Yeah.
of course.
Take the wheels off. Just sit there. You can sleep then. It's fine for you to sleep, actually.
Tom lives in a caravan on his own driveway. Jane's kicked him out.
Today, I'll be going from nowhere to nowhere, listening to something sad and crying with my eye drink. Like and subscribe. Richard Hammond.
Yeah, the worst thing is there's not even a camera. Tom's just saying that into a teacup.
I've been the camera in the house. Move. Treble 20.
Thank you for watching. Leave some comments. Let us know, what have you ever bought from a cobbler's?
Yeah, how do you stay awake on a long car journey?
And what do you think of the pod?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
What destination do you want us to drive to? What do you want us to listen to?
No.
That's
a different show. You can do that one on your own.
Yes.
Yes, if you'd like to come and see us live, pappyscomedy.com/live for all tickets. We're doing our Flatshare Slam Down all the time, so come and see one of those. And of course, you can join our Patreon, patreon.com/Pappy's Flatshare if you want to support this show.
Support your boys on their journey.
Absolutely right.